So yeah, Mary's waters break, and obviously they've quickly got a dash to this stable that Joseph and Technicolor Dreamcoat told them about. So they get to the stable. Joseph sends a donkey to go and find something to put the baby in when it's born, and the donkey kindly donates its manger, what he's supposed to drink out of, because that's the only thing they haven't got a cot. They've, the closest thing to hand is a manger, so they use that. Mary's in agony. She goes into labour. Pops out the baby. It's painful like any other birth. But, they've got the baby now. They're happy. The baby Jesus, God's baby Jesus, is born. And, Joseph's happy as well. Although he finds out he's then got to change nappies and stuff. So that obviously puts him off slightly. Anyway, somewhere on this hill, there's all these shepherds. Well, I say all these. There's two of them just doing the shepherding duties. Basically counting the sheep. Which, it's got to be a boring job, hasn't it? I mean, it's got to be put you to sleep if you count your sheep all the time. So they're just there talking about shepherdy stuff like, why do you call a cow, but loads of cows, but you call a sheep, but loads of sheep, you don't call them sheep, you call them just sheep. Which, I don't think it's important. Anyway, suddenly, the angel Gabriel appears. And she says, my new album is available. I'm coming back into the charts shortly, so look out for it. Obviously that's the wrong angel, and along comes the angel Gabriel, who tells him, just not far away from me is a stable, and the special one, the baby Jesus, has been born, and he is the Son of God. And he's the new king, and you need to go there and say hello, basically. Take a sheep. Present him with a gift. We know you're not rich, but take him a sheep. So obviously they do. They head off into the distance towards Bethlehem to give the baby Jesus a sheep. Anyway, meanwhile, a long way away, there's three kings or three wise men, and these wise men, they've got a semi by the sea, and they've heard that there is due to be the birth of a baby. Jesus in Bethlehem somewhere. They've got the sat nav out, but they can't get it to work. So Jesus puts up this star, and they're like, "Oh, forget the sat nav. We've got a star now. Put your sat navs away." So obviously they quickly one jumps in a taxi, one in a car, and one on a scooter, peeping his hooter. So they get on the way to Bethlehem. Takes them a while to get there. They're flashed by the speed camera as well. They're not happy. Being three kings, they should have got away with it. Really, I think. But yeah, they eventually get there. Meanwhile, back at the stable, the shepherds arrive with the sheep, obviously, to see the baby Jesus. And also the kings finally arrive, and they're all there together. The kings give frankincense, myrrh, and gold to baby Jesus, but he's not too happy with that, so they swap it. He gets a Nintendo DS, a cooler day, and some Topshop vouchers instead. Obviously, we've modernised this version. So God's baby is finally born. It's Jesus, and that is the story of Christmas. That is why we celebrate Christmas. So it's actually Jesus' birthday, who later went on to die on a cross and stuff like that. But that's for another day. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the story of Christmas.